Hi, babe.
Hey. So what does that mean? You're going up to Paso, like, you're not going to be home till late, or?
So, something happened.
What happened?
You see, Dave from Bolt MX Hardware, he put up on Facebook Marketplace a bike for sale. And you see, this bike is kind of a holy grail thing.
Why?
Because it's OG, like all original Supercross, ex-Supercross bike, like down to the plastics and everything. I need it. I need it.
Why do you need it?
For one, this is the good part. It's only $1,000. And it runs.
And why, when we are moving to another state, do we need an 8th dirt bike?
It's actually 9.
9th dirt bike. Okay, a 9th dirt bike.
Well, here's
hey, you're ridiculous.
I love you.
Why do we need that right now? You're so silly.
We don't. We absolutely do not. You're absolutely right. We do not. But it's happening.
You are ridiculous. Okay.
It's for you.
I don't want it.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm doing.
You are... Whatever. I mean, obviously, you're going to do your thing, and it's whatever. I don't care that much.
You guys want to see my video?
Doing what he knows best. Igniting a second chance for a bike and a rider. 2-stroke or 4-stroke, from budget builds to best in class, from the Bakersfield Hills to the Supercross track. You're watching the London Max YouTube channel. You're watching the London Max YouTube channel.
YouTube fam, it has been 3 years since I bought a running dirt bike for a good deal. Now sure, a lot of you guys know I've spent a lot of money in the past few years buying ridiculous projects that I've turned into what I would consider works of art, and but it's taken months, if not half full years, to get them done. Well, this morning something crazy happened. I was watching Supercross qualifying, and I jumped on my phone, went to Facebook Marketplace, and I found a 1994 Cr125 for $1,000 bucks. And when I saw it, I thought I was joking. I was literally just waiting to see if down below it said, you know, to email someone ridiculous and then have to send them a PayPal payment, and then the bike could be picked up here locally. But I have, you know how scams work. But it ended up being a friend of mine. Now, I'm not going to say the name because there's no relevance to who it is, but he knows, and he's watching this video right now, and I can't thank him enough. But this was not at all planned. I am moving in 17 days to Nevada, and the last thing I needed was another thing to find room to load onto the truck and trailer to take to the new house, which is a whole other video in itself, guys. But how can I turn this down? Let's go close and go take a look and see what this thing has. And I mean, I don't know, I'm gonna just start putting my gear on. So here she is, guys. This is a 1994 Cr125, and I get it. Some of you are kind of looking at this video going, Lund, this is not the holy grail. What are you saying, dude? Trust me, guys, you're kind of right, but I'm kind of right too. So to me, the absolute holy grail would have been a 1994 Cr250R, and this is a 125, which, let me get this straight right now, I am completely fine with it being a 125. We have the worst bike on Craigslist, YZ325. We have the 1998 KX250. We have the Roadkill 250 that we just picked up for $400. And guys, I am not kidding. There is no fluff. We bought this thing for $1,000 bucks, and even he knew he sold it way too stinking cheap. And I actually tried to give him more money for this, but he wanted to help out the channel, and I can't say enough thank yous. I know you're watching right now, but guys, this was just out on Marketplace to anyone who could get to him with $1,000 bucks at fastest. And I saw this after 2 hours. I'll put up the screenshot. 2 hours of it being listed. I stopped watching qualifying and I ran an hour north to go pick this thing up. Now, the conditions today are absolutely horrible. It is dry, it is sandy, it is nasty, it is windy. I'm sure the mic's picking up all kinds of different wind noises, but guys, there is no way in heck that I am not firing this thing up. He says it runs, he says it rides, he says his son's been riding it, but he just got one of those brand new KTM or Husqvarna 125s. Yeah, poor kid, right? But if you ask me, I would rather have this. I am a product of the 80s and the 90s, guys. I love the 90s two-strokes, and the 94 Cr125 is no exception. This, guys, to me, was one of the pinnacle bikes in the sport. This is modeled after McGrath. McGrath did not ride a 125 in 95, but you guys get the point. Like, let's go. Let's go. Like, I don't know what else to say. This, obviously, with guys like Steve Lamson, Jeremy McGrath, Doug Henry, gosh, there were so many amazing Honda riders back then, but this bike always stood out to me as one of the best looking of its time period. And you better believe, guys, this one's not going up for sale. This one is gonna stay in the stable with the other 9 or 10 bikes I have gone through in the channel. This thing is amazing, but we're gonna make it amazinger. We are gonna make it more amazing. Future plans with this thing is to, obviously, this case has been, this clutch cover, inner clutch cover, has been replaced at one time, and I believe it's from an older model, maybe a 91. I'll have to look into it and make sure it's all the same, but he says it runs and rides fine. But we'll probably vapor hone this down, vapor hone everything, rebuild the engine, come back, clean up this airbox, restore it to its former glorious white color, you know, vapor hone all this aluminum. Have to replace both wheels. The rear one has a crack, I showed you guys. The front one, it probably has a crack too, so we're not gonna be sending any jumps today, guys. Don't want that thing waffling on us. It needs rear brake cable guides. I want to find the original muffler that has a little stinger that comes out of it. Get off that spark arrestor, because those things are garbage. He just had the forks rebuilt, so I don't know. I was gonna think valving and respringing by HM, but I really don't think I want to change too much. Obviously, we want to throw some brand new Dunlop tires on this thing. with the yellow logos on them. Those look super factory. We're gonna fix the dent in the pipe. Gonna do a video on that because we actually have a couple different pipes that we need to fix. Gonna show you guys how we can pop those dents out and really keep these pipes looking good and new and working properly. She needs new tires really bad, I said that, but it has like new Ori grips, which are just a classic on these things. Chain and sprockets have one ride. I know you guys are banging your head against the wall, some of you anyways right now, and saying you got this for $1,000. Guys, I am always scanning Craigslist. I am always scanning Facebook Marketplace. I'm scanning all the time, trying to find these deals, these diamond in the rough, hidden from the public. And here's one, guys. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I'm so pumped. Let's go get geared up. Let's fire this thing up, go play in the sand for a little bit and have some fun. And let's not forget the sponsor of today's show, guys, Bolt MX Hardware. Bolt MX Hardware, guys, longtime supporter of the channel. Can't thank them enough for sponsoring today's video. Guys, if you want OEM quality, actually these exceed OEM quality. The plating on these is a lot better than OEM. They last longer, they fit perfectly. They pre-measure out all the sizes, they put them inside the packs for you, and they label them that this is for the water pump, this is for the exhaust pipe, this is for the plastics. They tell you exactly what the bolt goes to, and all of them are exact OEM length and size. Guys, you got to check out Bolt for all your motorcycle and ATV needs. Now for right now, this bike only has the Bolt MX Hardware. This is just the body kit. This includes everything, and these bolts are not just put in there, mix match, and you figure out what sizes. They go through, they label what is for the seat, the front fender, rear fender, side panels, radiator shrouds, gas tank, everything they label for you, so you know you're putting the right size bolt in there every single time. Check out Bolt MX Hardware on all the social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook. They have a website, boltmotorcyclehardware.com. Can't thank enough of those guys helping out the video today. And yeah, like I said, guys, let's go put this thing on the dirt. Like this, that's just enough. We're done. We're just talking way too long, and we have a private riding place all to ourselves, and we're here talking. Let's go. $1,000? Never felt so good. All right, guys, well, she runs. Let's stay, okay? Be a good boy. Let's go. Let's just ride. I don't know. So straight out of the gate, obviously suspension is super soft for me, right? And there's like almost no rear brake. Let's go. Big sandwich. Oh my gosh, we need brakes bad. I'm like stomping. Come on. We might need to go do something about that rear brake. I'm holding it to the peg right now. No brakes is fine. Who needs brakes? I don't need brakes. So if you guys recognize this place, this is where we took our road deal YZ250 and hopes to get it running. So a little redemption with this one today. Yeah. Oh, getting a little bit of rear brake. A little bit of rear brake. Yeah. Oh, guys. $1,000 bucks. She gets it too. Yeah, you can tell she has the red power band in her. Oh, I gotta do something about the rear brake because there is none. Oh, look at what a good boy Bruce was. Look at what a good boy. This thing's fun. The wind is really starting to come up now. So, you guys know I bought a Chinese dirt bike. This toolkit came with it. This kit is so legit. It's rad. That's all I'm trying to say. I mean, the bike is super legit too, but the toolkit is really a big help to have. So I need to see how much brake oil we have in this thing first, because I'm serious, I'm slamming down on that pedal and just nothing. She's at the lower mark. For sure at the lower mark. I don't have any brake fluid with me. Let's like, you guys see what I mean? Like, that thing's, it's all the way. So I'll pump, crack and hold. That's black stuff. I can't pump too much out of it. Really low pressure, guys. So what that means is either the master cylinder in here is starting to give up the ghost and it's letting the pressure bypass the piston and seal. So when you push this down, instead of the oil getting pressed to your rear brake caliper, it's just bypassing. And usually what will happen is you'll start to see oil come out of this little seal here, and that's when you know that you're good and done. But I don't know. I thought maybe we can just raise the brake lever up more, but it's already pretty high. I don't know if that's the move. And I grabbed a 10 and it's a 12. I just have a feeling if I keep pumping this thing, I could try a brake flush. But to be honest, guys, the other thing is this rotor is really, you can't see the lip on this thing, but it's got a big lip. So your pads are okay, I mean, they're good, but this rotor is pretty well done. It's definitely out of spec, so you're only allowed so much of millimeters on these things. You know, these things aren't thick in the first place. They're sometimes 4 or 5 millimeter. They're not really thick. And then so you take too much of that rotor away and your caliper can't push the piston out far enough, even with good brake pads. So it might just be our rotor's toast, or it might be glazed. Either way, it needs a rotor. Yeah, this thing is still just So what I mean is it's bottoming out. Oh, yep, we're starting to get oil. We're starting to get oil. Shoot! Yeah, you guys see how it's like moisture starting to come out here. It's yeah, the piston's bypassing. It just needs a rear master cylinder rebuild. You're starting to get some oil on the threads even. Shoot! Gotta put that on, keeps the dust out of the dessert. Well, what is your problem? Are you just enjoying the California sunshine while you still can? Yeah, I feel that. I feel that, dog. I feel that, dog. All right, well, I don't know. I don't know if there's too much we can do about that rear brake. Dang. So, let's just not send her so hard. Send her a little softer. And still have fun on it. I mean, God, look at where I'm at, right? No one out here. It's a windy afternoon. We have a Cr125. It doesn't get much better than this. So the more I like think about this, I'm just pumping the rear brake, trying to get something, and so I'm to the ground on it right now. Press all the way down on it. These whoops are so deep, and you know, we like to come out here and when it's raining season, and like this place is seriously just super rad when it's wet. Man, I want to like drill motos on this thing, but I need a brake. This motor's actually pretty good. So like, obviously it's not a brand new Husqvarna or KTM where those things are nearly putting out 40 horsepower, right? But she's got some pep in her step. No brakes. Ugh. Comes up on clutch power band pretty good. I just can't believe I finally bought a bike that runs. That literally hasn't happened since 2018 when I bought the brand new RMZ 450. Ever since that, guys, I have literally bought broken bikes only. This is the first time that I have a bike that runs when I bought it. Tell you what, we'll do this, okay? Like this video if you want to see more of this bike in the future. I need to judge by if you guys are more wanting to see the retro bikes, or are you more into seeing the newer stuff, the like new Honda 450s or whatever brand. I just feel like there's too many channels that already have brand new bikes on them, you know? Like, I'm out here with a few other channels really pushing these oldies because they're so great. I mean, they're still viable motocross machines, and they're super fun. Let's be honest, they're just, I think part of the fun is that they're so underpowered. If they had more power, where it was like the Yamasaki or something, then it might not be so fun, because the Yamasaki just wants to dislocate your arms. So if it didn't have such good suspension, that bike would be unrideable. Yeah, I need rear brakes. Not for any of this, but even though suspension's super soft, you guys can't tell how deep those wheels are, but they're gnarly. Woohoo! This thing's fun. Oh, we have a good boy again. We have a good boy again. You want to go? You want to go for a putt? You want to go for a putt? Come here. Let's go for a putt. This guy loves riding dirt bikes. Ready? Ready? Woo! He's my dirt biking buddy. Woo! Don't fall. Woo! He's like a child. He's like, let me on, I want to go play. Like if they made dog dirt bikes, he'd have one. He would. I thought about getting him like a Power Wheels, you know, or those electric Power Wheels where you just push on the pedal. Yeah. But I love dirt bikes too much. Guys, let's go take this back to the truck. With this no rear brake situation, it's something else to ride, really. It's like I want to charge in the corner, brake check it, burn blast it, rip out, but it just won't. It just won't. Hey, it teaches me to carry my speed though, you know. Dang, I want to go ride this more. Guys, first and foremost, thank you. We're about at 75,000 subscribers right now, guys, and I can't thank you guys from the bottom of my heart enough. I can't put it in any other way other than just a verbal thank you for you who have been following the channel for a while. You know that this month through May 2nd, we're doing the top 5 giveaway. If you guys didn't know, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Hope I earned your subscription today. I'm all flustered, guys. I wish that rear brake was working. But welcome. I hope I earned your subscription today. Down below is a link to my Rocky Mountain ATV EMC landing page. If you use that link for any of your purchases for your dirt bike, ATV, or side-by-side, you are automatically entered in to win one of 5 prizes coming at the end, yet beginning of next month. Like I said, May 2nd. Everything from a throttle timepiece, we have a Bolt MX hardware pack, we have Supercross or motocross tickets provided by Dave Drakes over at the Collective Experience. I'm forgetting things a lot right now, but it's okay, guys. I'm so jazzed, like, oh my gosh. So the goal is obviously, guys, to start giving away monthly prizes until we reach our 100,000 subscribers. We're giving away a dirt bike. I'm the only channel that's gonna do it at 100,000. Everyone does it at like 1 million or something like that. We're giving one away at 100,000 subscribers. So make sure that you have to, first of all, you have to be subscribed to the channel to win the dirt bike. When we get there, we're going to do polls on Instagram at LondonMex, and we're going to figure out what kind of dirt bike you guys want to see. If you want to see an old 2-stroke that's revived, if you guys want a brand new one, or like a brand, everyone wants a new CRF 110s or something like that, we'll figure it out when we cross that milestone. But for now, guys, we're kicking it at 75, and yeah, loving old dirt bikes so much. Thank you all so much for stopping by today. We have not seen the last of this thing. Like I mentioned, we're going to do some things to really make her pretty and bring her back to her former glory. And when we do that, guys, you'll see it right here on the LondonMex YouTube channel. Until then, I love every single one of you guys. I will talk to you very, very soon. That's a promise. Peace out.